Hey guys! Today we're going to go through the settings, the good settings in Notepad++, and so yeah, let me cancel that. And then we're going to go through the plugins. So yeah, so cancel, whoops, okay. So real fast, let's go through settings first. So preferences, we're going to go to general, and here's my settings. I have it set to English, standard icons, show, reduce, darken interactive, that. Okay, that's that list. Editing, we have width 1, blink right, pretty close to F, box tree, and then alignment, and then these top three. New document, we have it set to Windows, this, and then this. And then default language batch, or whatever you select for your default language. Then default directory, just set to follow that. Recent files history, don't check it launch time. 20. Full file name path. File association, don't have anything done there. Language menu, have that checked. Tab settings, have it set to default tab size 4. Print, set no background, and then set all these to this. So set this one to bold, and then set this to courier, and then have that on then. Backup, set to remember current session for launch time. Enable that, and then 7 seconds, and set it to the backup path in Notepad++ folder. Then selecting on down here. Auto completion, have it enable auto completion on each input, and then function and word completion, function parameters hint on input from 1 set to 1, or whatever one you want in between 1 to 9. Then down here we always want, so what it does is it sets auto completion. So right here it has the parentheses, so if I type in a parentheses it does the other side too, and then if I type square brackets it does the other side. And then curly brackets does the other side. And then these, it does the same thing like that. Then the other one, it does the same thing like that. Now you can add, and you can set if you want these on or off. Leave this one off, but all of them on. And then you want to turn on %, the 2% signs right here. Multi-instance, have it to default. Delimiter, have it set to blah, 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 blah. 5 times, no cloud, and then have these two enabled, the top one enabled, top 3 and bottom 2 enabled, top 1, top all of them, and then the top 2 right here. And then, so let me go to here, then that's the settings to preferences, style configurator. So you have it set to any, have all files. You can select your theme of how your Notepad++ works. Like you can set it to blackboard, which will turn it to black and stuff, and change the colors of settings and everything. Then you can have your foreground to the, so that's that part. I have it set to global override and global styles. These two will enable this, so I do not want that, because if I enable foreground color, it'll turn all my text to gray. But if I enable background color, it'll set it to white, but I can set it to gray if I wanted to. So, and then if I have it set to courier, underline font size 10, none of these are enabled. Save and close. Okay, that's the style shortcut mapper. So here you can set to how you want things. So this is my main menu. I have all of these set. I'm not going to go through that because you need to go through, there's a lot to that. You should do that on your own. Now import, you can import plugins or style themes. We'll go over plugins in a minute. Edit pop-up context menu. This will pop up if you have the context, because you have to know how to program it, so it'll pull up right here. This is some Notepad++ coding. I would not edit that because it'll mess up your it'll mess up how your Notepad++ works. If you want to edit it, do it with your own risk. Now for 2 plugins. you want to come over here, you can go to your plugins. You can see all your plugins. Or if you want to get more plugins, you go to Plugin Manager, Show Plugin Manager. Then what you want to do is you can go through all of these and enable which ones you want. In this case, you click on it and it'll give you facts. Like if I want topmost is the main, plus is a topmost for other windows. But yeah, if I want to get task list, this program automatically scans the open document and opens and adds to-do items to your task list. So I'll do that, and because it sounds like a pretty cool program. What is speech now? No kidding, no plus with speakers now. With speech plugin, you can make it plus your text or source code. Of course, speakers is necessary. Sounds cool. Let's try it out. Now you can get to solution tools. That'll help you if you want to help with programming. Then like right here, I want to get Notepad starter plugin. This tool designs plugin when it installs. No, I don't want it. Auto indent. No, I don't. Notepad. Let's get that. That sounds like it helps out. Menu icons. You can get more menu icons. So we'll just install these ones. And then what you want to do, oh, don't want that to pop up. Don't pop up. It is possible that enter note sharp DLL and then select no, because no matter what it will not work. And then nope. So why do you keep doing this? No. Sorry about this. No. Okay, I'm just going to say that. Oh well. Okay, installation of Notepad. That failed. That'll happen a lot. Notepad process needs to restart to take effects. Would you like to start this now? Yes. It'll be pretty fast when it does it. By the way, I finished PowerMK. So now it is done. So if we go to plugins, we can see everything now that we have done. We have speech in. We now have our task list. We also have our, well yeah, we only did those two. So if we come over here, we should have all of things. Okay, good. So what we're going to do is I'm going to make a part 2 to the plugins part, and we will go through and I'm going to show you the plugins. See you later today.